Pat Deveny, and I want to be your next clerk of court. I'm a lifelong resident of Wayne County, and I have the experience, vision, and dedication to lead the clerk's office and will work tirelessly to serve our county. I, Pat Deveny, pledge to improve the office by updating the technology so the office can run more efficient and cost-effective. I pledge to provide all the services necessary to meet your needs. I pledge to ensure the clerk's office will be a courteous and respectful environment for all the citizens of Wayne County. I am the right person for the job. This is Pat Deveny. I'm asking for your vote and support on May 24th. Thank you, and God bless.
Paid for by the candidate. Local news on WIFO.
It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, early voting picks back up today after last week. We saw a very good turnout for week one. Total of the votes cast in week one, 731 in Wayne County. 35 of those are Democratic ballots. Once again, most Wayne Countyans voting and picking up a Republican ballot because that is where the locally contested races are, as there are no contested locally Democratic races. In the sheriff's race, the contested Republican primaries between incumbent John Carter and Toby Cameron. In the clerk of courts race, all three candidates running in the Republican primary. They are incumbent Eloise Ogden and challengers Pat Deveny and Francis Jurgen. And in the coroner's race locally, both incumbent Jay Fulton and Jennifer Deal are running on the Republican ballot. Once again, 2 more weeks of early voting, then the primary date, May 24th. Reminder that WIFO-FM will be your election headquarters, and on that Tuesday evening, we'll have the full election results for you right here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5. Again, primary day is Tuesday, May the 24th. Wayne County Board of Education set to meet tomorrow at 6 p.m. in a work session at the Tech Center. Several key issues on the agenda, including their 5-year facilities plan that has recently been approved by the state of Georgia. The board's been working on the plan for several months, had to have it sent to the state for approval. Now they've received word that it has been approved and will be on the agenda for tomorrow afternoon. And now the board can move forward with it in the budget as well, which is also on the agenda for discussion Tuesday afternoon. Also on the agenda, report on the CCRPI scores, which is the new standard statewide. A full report tomorrow on how all the schools did will be given at the board meeting. Also on the agenda, discussion on the timeline on when a new principal will be named at Martha Ross Smith Elementary School. As current principal, Princess Dow has not been offered a contract for next school year. School Superintendent Jay Brinson's on record stating the new principal will most likely be named by the end of the month. The job is posted on the school's website as the school is advertising the position as being opened. The job advertisement gives an application deadline of May 17th. All other principals in the school system have been renewed for next school year. On Friday, a small group of protesters held signs in support of Principal Dow in front of the school. Betty Sapp and Dale Moore spoke at the last board meeting in support of the principal, but it's been made clear that the decision has been made. The school system is looking for a new principal at the school, and one should be named by the end of the month of May. Other items on the school board agenda Tuesday is a report on an update on ROTC, information about review of policies, approval of the CTAE local plan, and executive session to discuss personnel. WIFO-FM will be at the meeting Tuesday. We'll have a full report on Wednesday's newscast. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor and other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Hello, my name is Chad Neesmith from Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC of Jesup. At Neesmith, we have the biggest inventory of new and used vehicles around. We also have the best prices guaranteed. We know everyone wants the best vehicle at the best price. At Neesmith, we'll give you just that. We sell all makes and models from Lexuses, Nissans, BMWs, and of course all GM and domestic cars too. Best of all, if we don't have the vehicle on the lot you want, we can get it for you in just a day or two, tops. All we ask at Neesmith is before you buy to give us a chance to save you some money. We will have the best prices and give you the most for your trade guaranteed. So don't pay too much. Come and see us today and let us show you how we can get you into the vehicle you want at the lowest price guaranteed. Only at Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC of Jesup on Highway 341 towards Brunswick, or visit us online at neesmithnow.com. That's neesmithnow.com or at 912-427-2045. There ain't nothing wrong with the right price.
It's National Hospital Week, the largest healthcare event in the nation. Begun in 1921 as an idea by a Chicago Magazine editor and held on the birthday of Florence Nightingale, the celebration continues today. This is Joe Iarati of Wayne Memorial Hospital, taking time out during National Hospital Week to say thank you to the more than 5.6 million hospital employees across the country and the 400 plus at our facility in Southeast Georgia. We recognize the important role they play in delivering world-class care to you, the public. We're so very proud of each member of our staff. While we have an impressive facility filled with the latest technology, our people continually serve as our best resource. They are here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year in order to care for you. Please join me in saluting all hospital workers during this special week. Wayne Memorial Hospital, caring for the community.
Other news, a Waycross woman has been charged with murder in the death of her husband, whose body was found in a locked room by EMS and firefighters responding to a 911 call from a woman saying she was having trouble breathing. Police Chief Tony Tanner says the call for help came into the Ware County 911 Center about 4:20 p.m. Saturday. When the Ware County EMS and Waycross police arrived at the home in the 400 block of Bay Street, they found Sonia Burke, age 58, sitting on a couch. Burke directed them to a second room in the house, and when the firefighters and EMS workers found the door to the room locked, they forced it open. Once they gained entry, they found Burke's husband, 68-year-old Jimmy C. Burke, dead. The emergency responders secured the scene, called law enforcement immediately. Sonia Burke was arrested on a murder charge, but the EMS transported her to the Mayo Clinic Health System's Waycross Hospital for treatment for a possible overdose. Jimmy Burke appeared to have died of multiple gunshot wounds, but his body will be sent to the GBI Crime Lab in Savannah for an additional investigation. City of Jesup Commissioners have a work session Tuesday, May 10th at 5 p.m. in City Hall Council Chamber to discuss two items: the wastewater treatment plant solar power and their 2016-2017 city budget. And that takes place tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. It's a packed house Saturday night at the drive-in here in Jesup for Captain America Civil War, but after the movie, the sheriff's deputies and EMS had to be called as someone left quickly and ran over a lady's leg as she, as many people do, was watching the movie from outside her vehicle on a blanket in front of her vehicle. Deputies arrived and found a white female, later identified as Lee DeWan Coward Davis. She was sitting on a blanket. She was there with her husband, Lee Davis. She was sitting in a raised grassy area where vehicles parked to watch the movies. Mrs. David was treated by EMS for a leg injury, which was transported to Wayne Memorial Hospital, where she was treated and released. Mr. Davis says that they were sitting out in front of their vehicle watching the movie, and that when the movie ended, he got up and walked around to the back of his vehicle. Says his wife was still sitting on the ground in front of the vehicle. He says he saw the vehicle that had been parked next to him start up and began to leave. He says shortly after that, he heard his wife begin to holler. He then saw that the vehicle had run over her leg. Mr. Davis told officers that it was an accident and that the man did not mean to run over his wife's leg. Deputy spoke to the driver of the other vehicle, Mr. David Woods. Mr. Woods reported that when the movie was over, he began to leave and he did not see the woman on the ground. Once again, it was reported that Mrs. Davis was treated and released from the hospital after being treated for her leg injury. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor and other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Hello, my name is Chad Neesmith from Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC of Jesup. At Neesmith, we have the biggest inventory of new and used vehicles around. We also have the best prices guaranteed. We know everyone wants the best vehicle at the best price. At Neesmith, we'll give you just that. We sell all makes and models from Lexuses, Nissans, BMWs, and of course all GM and domestic cars too. Best of all, if we don't have the vehicle on the lot you want, we can get it for you in just a day or two, tops. All we ask at Neesmith is before you buy to give us a chance to save you some money. We will have the best prices and give you the most for your trade guaranteed. So don't pay too much. Come and see us today and let us show you how we can get you into the vehicle you want at the lowest price, guaranteed. Only at Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC of Jesup on Highway 341 towards Brunswick, or visit us online at neesmithnow.com. That's neesmithnow.com or at 912-427-2045. There ain't nothing wrong with the right price.
Advanced Healthcare Center and Spine Institute in Jesup is your complete wellness clinic, serving Wayne County and the surrounding area for over 25 years. Advanced Healthcare combines excellent medical, chiropractic, physical therapy, acupuncture, and massage therapy providers working together as a team to get you well and enjoying life as soon as possible. They have state-of-the-art diagnostic and treatment options on site, including digital x-rays, ultrasound, nerve testing, durable medical equipment, laboratory, and much more to properly diagnose and treat your condition effectively. They accept most all major insurance plans, motor vehicle and workman's comp injury cases, and provide same-day appointments for your convenience. Advanced Healthcare specializes in the treatment of spinal pain, arm and leg pain, joint and arthritis pain, and headaches. Medically supervised weight loss with genuine HCG tablets or prescription medications are available as well. Your health is their business. Advanced Healthcare and Spine Institute in Jesup, Health for Life.
Final notes in the news: the river's ready. It's time to fish, and the Wayne County Board of Tourism's annual Wayne County Catfish Tournament is set for a new weekend, June 4th and 5th. The tournament begins Saturday at 12 noon and continues until Sunday at 2 p.m. This year's tournament offers anglers the opportunity to win up to $7,500 in payout. Prizes are based on the number of entries in the tournament. Weigh-in and tournament headquarters will once again be at JC Fairgrounds at JC Landing. Those fishing the tournament can put in anywhere on the Altamar River, but they must be in line at weigh-in at the JC Fairgrounds by 2 p.m. on Sunday. Entry fee for the tournament is $100 per fisherman, with a minimum of at least 2 fishing in a boat. Big fish pot entry is $10 per fisherman. Registration can be done online at www.active.com or can be dropped off at the Tourism Board's office in the depot. Registration packets are also available at most bait and tackle stores, at the train depot, or at Odom and Scriven City Halls. Need more information? Simply call the Tourism Board office at 427-3233 or check out the Tourism Board website at waynetourism.com. And the fish are out, and they're waiting for the boats on the new dates, June 4th and 5th in the annual Wayne County Catfish Tournament, again on the Altamaha River. This week, testing taking place at the schools at Wayne County High School. Again, this week, the testing May 9th, Thursday, May 12th, and Friday, May 13th. Students will be tested from 8 till 11:20 daily. During the afternoons on these days, your child will be reviewing his or her classes to help prepare for the next day's test. Again, Tuesday, May 10th and Wednesday, May 11th, state-mandated Georgia milestone testing will be scheduled from 8 to 11:20 and 11:20 to 3:10. Therefore, there will be absolutely no checkouts on these days. So again, need more information, simply call the high school at 427-1096. And this weekend, Sunday, May 15th, the annual Wayne County Board of Education retirement reception. It will take place between 2 until 3 p.m. at the Wayne County High School Commons area. And this year's honorees, Martha Clements, Eva Crawford, Susie Fabian, Doris Jackson, Glenn Kickleiter, Woodrow Manuel Sr., George Moody, Charles Tower, Stephanie Teston, Teresa Stokes and Michael Stokes, John Stanton, Teresa Purcell, Suzanne Powell, and Patricia Ogden. Again, the reception Sunday 2 to 3 at the high school commons area. Public invited to attend. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan saying have a great day.
You've been listening to local news on WIFO.
Woody Folsom Ford, it's crank. Get in here and let's get something started. Around 600 new Ford vehicles on the ground or on the way in Bexley, GA. Around 400 of them